Alrighty, welcome to another race of this fantastic game, Luigi's Mansion, in the No Out of Bounds tournament. I'm just noticing that he's practicing for the one cycle here, but we're just getting races should be set up momentarily. So for this match, we got Jovin, who's the second place holder in this category, with a 54-32, and then Len again. Is a fairly new runner, but she has a 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 9 seconds. And when she did her first run race, she became relatively close to her PB, so she has potential to definitely beat it again. So I do see that I need to delay delay it by 10 seconds. Well, hopefully that should work. But yeah, this is definitely a good time for her to be able to beat. But we're going to be seeing like some very, these times are very like on opposite ends of the spectrum, on the speedrun spectrum here. When you have like such a high time like that, you're just coming from like, casual gameplay, getting into speedrunning. And then Jovin's like a pro at this, so... But there's also going to be like a lot of differences. It's what strategies that these runners will go for. Oh, very nice. Jovin does like a lot of things that can save, save like half a second or frames at times, and there's some strats that he does that can like force ghosts to get sucked up into the vacuum a lot quicker than they normally would. And that was a very clean single right there that gets them to spawn the ghosts in pairs like that in that wave, because it's actually the one ghost in the middle that activates the next wave of ghosts. The one that hides in the wardrobe is just its own entity. Yeah, we're definitely should look forward to seeing Jovin go for Boo Double if he opts to go for it. Which, by the way, I should point out, Jovin is playing at HD's place today. And if he wanted to, he could have opted to co-commentate this run, but I think that would have potentially distracted Jovin. And I just thought it would be funny if we could hear him in the background at times, just reacting whenever he makes a mistake. But fair enough. Doesn't want to distract him. Alright, so we're getting into the portrait ghosts of the game, where they act like mini-bosses, and there's like a lot of them that you have to catch to progress, but they each one have their own mechanics and puzzles you have to solve to show their hearts. So for Lydia example, you have to pull the curtain to bring in this breeze of wind into the room, and that just startles her. And Lid's also going for the corner strat here. This corner, whenever they suck up the ghosts, it'll drop them off closer to the chest when it spawns. And here's like the one major, one time save that we were not able to figure out for the longest time is like one cycling Chauncey here. I mean, this was relatively, sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. For the longest time, we were not able to figure out how to one cycle this boss ghost because it was thought that there was like a hard limit to how much damage you could, you know, theoretically do before it just automatically breaks off. But turns out we found a way to actually kind of trick the game into, you know, going into, what is it? Trick the game into breaking off, but we're actually re-grabbing Chauncey, and it's like it's like you have a 1 or a 2 frame window to re-grab Chauncey, and you have to get this re-grab frame perfectly. And he gets it! Finishing that with a 5-10, I think. Very nice. So that means he will have saved like 35 seconds over getting the normal 2 cycle. And it's like a really huge deal for a speedrun. Yeah, well done, HD. Lynn, I don't know what she goes for, but I imagine that we'll just go for like the normal 2 cycle. Yeah. So, you know, there's like another way to do the 1 cycle if you don't feel confident in trying to find or get the timing, because it is a 2 frame window. But if you can also opt to do like do it buffered, just doing pause buffers and just kind of listening to Chauncey's screams as an audio cue when to start pause buffering, and then you just have to figure out how many frames you have to advance, and then you'll kind of understand where to do the regrab. Yeah, I know. I'm literally. Well, okay. No, to be fair, Mini. I learned how to do the buffered strats from Mini, so that's the only reason why I choose to do that way. But you know, I can't be the only one person who does it that way. Let's see. Hey, good on Jovin for getting that TAS. I think it's TAS. Grabber double in the washroom. And then the next pretty hard trick to do. This, I think, only saves you around a second or 2 over the normal doubles. But he's going to be bumping into these Shy Guys to get them to swing their... or get them to manipulate their AI to chase Luigi. Oh, but he misses one for some reason. Some reason that last one didn't get hit by the... I guess either didn't get hit by the flashlight or the vacuum just didn't reach it. I don't know. But that's kind of a common thing that happens in this game in general. And he doesn't get the early release either. So that's gonna be probably an early indication of bad RNG for this whole run. But we'll see. Let's see how the boos play out. Alright, lens seeing, we get the typically normal double strat setup for that room. And Jovin here is going to be pulling this poster through the wall with his vacuum. Because the game is like, has The poster can actually stretch really far in this game. And for some reason, they decided to patch that in 3DS that we don't ever talk about. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but here we are. But yeah, since we can pose that poster through the wall, we can just go straight to the button and press it. Alright, so far so good with Len getting those doubles. That was very sketchy with that second pair. Oh, but that last one, for some reason the vacuum just didn't line up with that other Shy Guy. But yeah, the hitboxes are a weird thing in this game. Let's see if Len can make up some time getting this. They do not get the early release as well. So like at this point, I'm just wanting her to like do well to get a new PB. And you know, if getting good luck would help. But you know, there's far more to it than just getting good luck. So speaking of luck, I don't know if Jovin will be able to get the tech skip in this room because the boo is potentially in the table. Yep. So we would have been able to skip this text box from EGAD after catching our first boo. It's about like a 10-second or 8-second text box. Actually, I think it's a bit shorter than that, but I don't know exactly. Also, nice dodging of that poison shroom. Because those things are very scary. If you get hit, you lose around like 8 seconds. Where you just are tiny and you can't do anything. Alright, Jovin's going to be heading into the ballroom again to get his... maybe we'll get to see the boo double there. And then Lynn will be activating the boos and then going back to the mansion after talking to the professor. But yeah, we have to activate this first boo here, which he's got the setup for it. So yeah, if the boos are hiding in those chairs off to the side of the door, then he needs to activate this boo, get him to go through the ballroom, and hopefully if they stick together well enough and they don't... Oh, but that one's gonna escape. Man, that was really close too. Okay, at least he went back in the ballroom so he doesn't have to get him back later. Doesn't have to look for him again. So yeah, that could have been a very cool thing, but unfortunately the boo just kind of just left. When they get too far separated like that, then they tend to just double cackle a lot. And there's only a certain amount of like hit stuns you can do on a boo before they automatically leave. And that number is like 15 hit stuns. Okay, so Lynn is not having good luck either on this boo hunt. I didn't really see if she got the tech skip in the first room, but I'm assuming she didn't. Alright, we're gonna get we're gonna be grabbed by these and then knock them away to set up for that double. And he's also pulling out his Game Boo Horror to... For some strats, we do that to avoid getting scared. Okay, that one's hiding in the other candlestick. But he's gonna pick up this fire medal and save and quit. That'll allow him to keep the fire, and then he just has to go and what is it? He's just gonna be skipping that whole puzzle, the puzzle in that room, and a cutscene. And this also will reset the butler cycle in the hallway, so that when he arrives at the hallway, then he can just shoot the fire and he'll be in the, like, the best position. Right here. Yep. Very nice. That was really good. Pretty much met him up right up at the corner there. So he's coming into the laundry room. Gotta get Mario's hat. This is like one of the first 5 of Mario's lost items in the mansion, but why that's important we'll see later. He's gonna be picking up this hat after clearing the room, because he's going to pick it up as soon as the chest spawns, and that should hopefully skip a cutscene of it spawning. So we get the laundry room chest cutscene skip using Mario's hat. Have fun trying to say that 3 times. Alright, so is the Boo hiding in that? Yes, it is. Very good. Very good. Yeah, that's not a very common place for the Boo to hide. He's usually hiding in that, either in the left side table or those cabinets in the back wall there. And Len, unfortunately, just picked up the fire medal, so now she has to watch this cutscene and solve the puzzle to get out of this room. And then afterwards, you know, she's gonna have to come back later and get this Boo again. So, like, when you clear or when you save and quit out of the mansion, if a Boo has escaped from its original, you know, location, it'll go back to its original spot after you've, you know, once you come back to the mansion. Alright, she'll be setting the butler's candles on fire. Shivers will react and freak out, and then you'll meet him at the I don't know if it's called the butler's room, but it's kind of like a storage room. And Jovin will be trying to guess what music melody is playing. And she is playing the Mario Brothers 3 theme, or the theme song from Mario Bros. 3. She can also play the water theme from Mario Bros. 1. And I will mention that these are runners playing on Japanese. That is considered to be the fastest version of the game because of the faster text boxes. Or there's like less text boxes to scroll in this game, in this version. And there's also a Japanese exclusive glitch. In this room where Lynn is right now, if she grabs a Boo while going through a mouse hole, she can skip the cutscene that plays from both sides. So you're gonna see right here. Oh, if she doesn't get hit by that poison, oh, it might not work now. Yeah. Dude, she did not. That poison troop did not want her going through there at all. It probably wouldn't have worked anyway because of, or it probably wouldn't have affected her, I don't think, because of the cutscene or the animation. Wouldn't affect the mushroom from shrinking her? I don't know. But I've never seen a situation like that happen, so. Got another opportunity to do a tech skip here. And so does Jovin. He's going to be trying to go for a potential tech skip in this room by pulling off that left side tablecloth. Very nice. And here we got Spooky the dog. He's gonna charge at us, and we're gonna intentionally take a hit here so that the Mr. Bones Ghost can spawn immediately. And then that would also you know, spawn Spooky's heart quicker as well. And there's another task double that he's gonna do right here. Very good. Holy god. It's always so crazy seeing that too, because of how wide that split is. So let's see if what song Melody's playing for Len. It's probably the Mario Bros. 3. Yep, it's Mario Bros. 3. I think that song is a little bit slower, maybe by a few frames, but they're not that. Yeah, it's not that much slower than if she were to play the underwater theme. Man, having a hard time trying to find this Boo. He might be in the xylophone. And Jovin, let's see if he gets a one cycle. It's not going to be a problem, though. Unfortunately, Len gets a really bad RNG in this room. The best RNG you want to see is it being by the piano on the right side. But yeah, Dogmires is like one of those ghosts that has like one of the strongest pulls in the game, and it's very easy for you to lose control of, and he'll just break off. And there's also like this other strat that some people were experimenting where if you kind of like adjust Luigi's angle during the beginning cutscene of the fight, it alters the spawn location of Bogmire to potentially be closer, but it also seems like it's a little bit random where he's going to spawn if you do that, so we don't typically... We just typically leave the control stick alone during the cutscene. Okay, so it doesn't look like the Boo is hiding in there. He's just gonna have to check the right side. Uh-oh. Hopefully she doesn't let go. Okay, very good. They have a bit more health, and so you have to kind of be cautious about how many times you've cackled the Boo. Because like I mentioned, they will automatically just leave. So coming into Area 3 here. Area 3, in my opinion, is just very cursed. I know some people have that opinion saying, like, it's harder than Area 4. I just kind of have a very slight different opinion on it. It's just very cursed. Anything can go wrong and can be, like, detrimental. And, like, a lot of things can be detrimental in Area 4 as well. So I claim that Area 3 is cursed and Area 4 is, like, the hardest area in the game. Alright, he's gonna grab this key here. That'll, I forget if that unlocks the... the rec room. But yeah, here's another lost item with Mario's letter. Alright, this is like an optional room. We don't have to clear it. We're just going to grab this key here. And that'll be as like a shortcut for when we go back to Area 2 later. Alright, I'm looking to see how... I think Len's got this one cycle here for Bogmire. Very nice. So Jovin is going to be doing another tech skip in this room. Now, assuming if the Boo doesn't hide in the left side cabinets, he's probably going to be able to get this tech skip. Oh, he's in a good spot. Yeah, so like this Boo switched, and so he's what is it? He had the opportunity to get that tech skip there. So sometimes runners will, if you don't know about this, Boos are on a global timer where every 30 seconds, I guess if you're in the mansion when you load in, every 30 seconds the Boos will kind of swap their hiding spots. And, you know, during a speedrun, we can kind of predict when that's going to happen. Like in the tea room earlier. And potentially this room as well, if he doesn't end up finding the Boo right away. Okay, he did. Nice. Yeah, the worst case scenario would have been if he was hiding in the left corner of the room. So far, RNG is being really nice to him in Area 3. And grab the fire is going to be lighting up all these candles to spawn the Boos. Or, spawn the ghosts. I believe if you pull out your fire and vacuum, if you're looking at the orange ghost, it should spawn it. Because, like, you do have that... It's kind of weird how that works, but, like, pulling out your vacuum with the fire, it does spawn ghosts, you know, further away from Luigi, even if you're looking at them. Which is what we'll usually do when we're in the hallways to make them spawn without scaring Luigi. Alright, so the Boo didn't really give him too much trouble in this room. This room is really notorious for, you know, people having a hard time reading the radar. But he found it relatively quickly there. Len shooting water through the floor, and that actually puts out the fire to this door. Let's see how well Jovin does with the moonshot here. Looks like he's got his angle lined up perfect, and he instantly gets it. Mario. So in Len's case, the Boo is potentially hiding in that chair. I would have activated it just to see if it's either a decoy or the Boo, and then grab it. But that would have risked in like it's a decoy anyway. Picking up the ice first while the Boo was active, and that would enough time would pass, and the Boo would just leave. Alright, so Jovin's making his way to area 2 where we go to the billiards room. And it's another optional room, so we're just going to clear the projector room because it has another Mario's Lost Items. And the gimmick in this room is that these ghosts are invisible, so you have to use the projector to see the shadow. Which doesn't really matter because we memorized all the spawn locations and they're always the same every time. Setting up for a triple, gets it. Nice. Oh, the Boo trolled him there. But that's okay. Oh, okay. Parts were being a little in the way there. Okay, he grabs the glove but doesn't get the funny text, so he's gonna be just doing a normal save warp here. Save and quit. Which is about, you know, it is always faster to take instead of the mirror warp. You are doing Pablo proud, as he's watching right now. Alright, good RNG in this room. And he's able to grab the fire while catching the Boo. So he'll use this fire in the next room to kind of like cheat at a game of hide and seek. I know it's not, I know it's like, what? Because like these twins wake up after you spin that mobile on the ceiling. Their names are Henry and Orville. And they will play a game of hide and seek with you. So we're just going to be using this fire to figure out where they're hiding when the box shakes. That's how you know that they're in there. Not really the best hiding spots for them to be. Ideally, they would be like next to the door or something like that. And I think he's going to be setting up for a double right here. So he gets Orville first from the plane and then grabs Henry off the car. Oh, but the freaking... Oh, that sucks. They were too, you know... They were like at opposites of each other, and so trying to control them like that wasn't going to work out. Unfortunate. Okay, I guess he's opting to, Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, that Boo tends to go... That Boo tends to leave pretty quickly. Okay, he's hiding in the cabinets or in the... Yep, that's a good read on the Boo radar there. Alright, so because of how... Oh, okay, so it wasn't Van Gore-Tex, but that was pretty long. Because of how laggy this bed, the master bedroom is, ideally we want to get this Boo with the text, with a text skip here. Because mashing through text in this room is really slow. Alright. So I did see earlier Lynn was having to chase down Lydia's Boo. Fortunately, it went into the washroom. Because if it went into the hallway, it could have ended up in like the astral room while it's dark, or it could have ended up in the anteater room, which would have mean you would have to go back to area 1 to find it again, or reset the mansion and meet back up with it in like Nana's room. Yeah, Jovin's gonna be mashing through text for like a minute and 30, 45, for like a minute and a half, so... This is going to be the most riveting gameplay. Watching a speedrunner mashing his controller and getting carpal tunnel. But yeah, I mean, you know, all those lost items that we picked up throughout the mansion, this is where we bring them to Clairvoya, the fortune teller. And she, well, because we're on Japanese, we don't really care about the lore, but I think it has something to do with Mario being missing, and Bowser is alive. You know, just some lore about the game. Oh, but oh dang, Len gets bonked by the boo and picks up the glove. Oh, okay. Alright, we're save warping and we're going back to the mansion. Alright, good on Jovin for not forgetting ice. Because that was very important for coming up here, and we're gonna go into the attic. No billiards warp. No billiards warp this time. Alright, is the boo hiding in that pirate ship jar bottle? Okay, good. Looks like the decoy was on the bottom left corner of the room. Alright, so Jovin spawning these ghosts in a way so that he can get this double here. And then that'll delay the other ghosts from spawning, and then he can catch it right away. And yep, good spot for the boo to hide. Yeah, I think he's had, like, very good RNG in Area 3. He did not find, like, the good RNG ratio for this area has been really good. He's found the boo mostly on the first try. Alright, Lynn's opting to do singles. Hopefully she can keep control and get that first one. And then Orville. Not too much problems here. That's good. Alright, so now it's time for everybody's favorite boss to do casually. But right here, Jovin's going to be manipulating the boo to follow him into the unicorn statue, so it pops, and then he's going to be moving to the other side of the arena to align all the boos together so that this one shot can freeze most of them and then clean them up. What a beautiful one cycle that was. And that gets him like a 3808 key grab. I don't believe Jovin ever got Van Gore text yet, which is a good sign. Alright, having trouble finding this boo here. He might be in that... he is on the mirror. I don't know if that's... Oh, it's gonna work. Okay, good. Sometimes if that bed sheet doesn't come off, it means you didn't pull on it enough. Well, it's possible. I wasn't paying too much attention, but if I had to guess, She needs the mirror boo? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So she needs to go back to mirror room and get that boo. Yeah. I was trying to remember, I was trying to think she didn't mess up anything in Area 3. It was just that one boo in Area 2. So yeah, more riveting gameplay as we're walking up to the balcony again. And Len's gonna be mashing a bunch. Well, hopefully she can read Japanese, because I'll be asking her about the lore of this game afterwards. Alright, so when Jovin does the whole blackout sequence, he's going to be doing it in normal step, which is considered the fastest way to navigate. Only by like half a second or something, with how you don't have to navigate a menu to switch to sidestep mode. But it just means that he's going to be like moving through the dark, always adjusting his flashlight to point at the ghosts so that he doesn't spawn them and scare Luigi. Oh, that boo just immediately left. But that's okay, she needs to get this boo in the mirror room. And then Jovin going into the parlor room and doing a trick called Pythagoras skip. Where it's literally just going into a straight line into the door instead of having to go around the table there. And he gets a 2-second Grimly, which is still really fast. He could, you know, in theory, just like, you know, stand there for any amount of time and just, you know, and just continue to waste time. I don't remember what the record was for this, for how long Grimly would stand for, but it was at least over, I think it was like more than 40 seconds at one time. Or maybe it was like less than 40 seconds. But still, it was a ridiculously long wait. So I think Jovin's going to set up for a tech skip in this room to get the Breaker Boo 1 cycle. Alright, so we've apparently recently had a long Grimly be close to like almost 50 seconds. Oh yeah, look at those drags. And it's enough. He did not double cackle once, so that means he had really good drags. And really good control of the boo. Alright, setting up for a double here. This is a really tricky double to get because they're like separated between a barrier, so to speak. And also good RNG. Sometimes the boo can hide in the barrel on the left side. And it's like the worst because of how this room is also pretty laggy. It's kind of hard to shake the barrel from the other side, from the wall. Alright, Lynn's going to be doing her Boo Losses boss fight. Hopefully it goes as well. Hopefully she gets a 1 cycle. if a certain amount of, like, boos are still around in the arena, then they'll have a more aggressive, like, AI. And they won't... Let's see, they'll have a more aggressive AI, and then they'll just be, you know, running around you and running away from you if you try pulling out the ice to shoot them. So let's see how many she can get here. You have to... I don't know if that's the good enough angle for those. Yeah, I don't think that was it. Her angle was very... It still looked like it was in the neutral position, and she needed to raise it up just a little bit. So yeah, these guys are just going to be trolling her around a bit. And if you want to get them to be frozen, you have to wait for them to charge attack you and then move out of the way to, like, to freeze them. But you can also snipe them if you're good at sniping them like that. Alright, so 5 boos. Most of them should start charging at you right here. But they're giving her a really hard time right now. They are just not wanting to attack. But it looks like Jovin gets the 6-piece right there. And a clean double. Alright, I think Lynn's just about wrapped up with Bulasis there. That was like a... I think that was like a 3 or 4 cycle. So I believe Jovin here is going to be doing a 5-piece, or it's either a quad or a 5-piece. Not really going to work out quite that way, but I think it should be fine. Get the quad here. That was still pretty cool. Alright. Boo RNG is in a weirder spot right now. But I think he should still be able to get this Boo to charge at him. Alright. If he gets this one cycle here, then he can... Yep. He'll save, quit, go back to the basement, get the last Boo in the basement instead of having to go to Van Gore to complete... to like beat the game. You need 40 Boos in the mansion. So he can just go to the Boo, get the Boo in the cold storage room. But first he's going to need to grab this key in this pipe room. Which is actually something you don't have to clear this room, you just need to turn off the water valve. Just shut off the water here, and then the chest will be revealed to you. Alright, so I believe Lynn will be doing sidestep during the blackout segment because it's It'll just kind of be a bit easier to kind of... Oh, she forgot to turn on sidestep there. But yeah, it's just easier to navigate in the dark and to avoid the ghosts from scaring Luigi. Oh, let's see. Hopefully Weston... Very nice suck-ups. Damage right there. You could usually get him stuck in that top corner. But he just, like, moved out of there right away. And it's a bit scary to control. It's a bit tricky to control because you're constantly being dragged around on the icy floor, sliding around, and he's always moving. He's always changing his directions. Not a bad Van Gore, or not a bad Grimly from Lynn. I believe she just had to wait a couple seconds. Alright, last ghost that we have to catch is Van Gore, and he'll give us the key for the secret altar. King Boo's altar. I do have a bit of a fun skit I'll play along with Van Gore's dialogue here. So once you come up to him, he's just like shocked to find you here. It is you, no? You interfere with my afterlife's work? You filthy swine, you are blind to the life I give my creations. Very well, I shall show you the mastery of my art. So he spawns these ghosts into triples, and each wave you have to just try to catch them try to catch them all. The blue twirlers and the grabbers are probably like the hardest ones to get a triple. And sometimes the green garbage ghosts can cause a little bit of trouble. Yeah, to be fair, I kind of forgot what my accent was for him. Alright, giving a bit of a push, and that should get him a good cleanup there. And for this last part, we're just gonna spray the fire. Zootalors! Zootalors! I think he tried to go for like a pearl dupe there. Yeah, now we're just gonna head straight back to the basement and go fight King Boo. And then Lynn's gonna be getting... gonna be doing the toy soldiers. Clear that room and then go to the rooftop. They activate these 3 clocks in the room, and that'll kind of like activate their wind-up toys. You just remove their keys, and these guys have really strong pulls, and they're really sporadic with their movements. So yeah, if you can try to... Oh, hopefully she gets the... Yeah. Yeah, just try to keep him in this corner if you can. And not get hit by this other ghost. Oh, okay. Because that hitbox tends to linger after they shoot their cork piece. But very nice singles there. Alright, here we go seeing if Jovin will get a 1 cycle on King Boo. Oh, that was weird. I just saw Len, one of the Shy Guys, just got like knocked away for some reason. I was like, she didn't touch them. She didn't touch one of them, so I don't know what happened there. Alright, getting a spray on them with the fire. And that's honestly fair, going for singles. Oh, but gets punched anyway. Yeah, that ghost is going to be hiding around the middle of the arena, so... Yeah, there it is. Alright, so... if he's crazy, he'll go for like a TAS 1 cycle. But... okay, good. Going for like TAS 1 cycle literally would have caused his game to soft lock if he fails this. Okay, this might be a weird... if he gets it. And he does! 55-46. That's a world record for this tournament right now. And Jovin. Hopefully an invite should be sent to him. But that was a very solid run. I do kind of need to ask him how his doubles were in the toy soldier room, because I kind of wasn't paying attention to that part. But yeah, dude, I mean, I'm trying to see. Yeah, he had like a 54-32. So, I mean, honestly, being a minute apart, a minute and like 10 seconds. That's still a really good run. Yeah, so HD, I don't know if he's up for an interview, he can hop right in, or if he needs the invite, just let me know. We still got quite a bit of time left for Len to finish up her run. Oh, that boo just double cackled. Oh, he gets away at 0 HP. Alright, I sent the invite. He can pop in whenever he likes to. But, okay, so... all that's left for Lynn to do now is... get the boo in the basement here, and then go to Van Gore and get that boo. Yo, Jovin, GG.
Hello, thank you for the GG. I thought that was it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's like the fastest run we've had today in this tournament, and it's, you know, a 55 is huge.
Yeah,
So...
I guess so. I mean, you know, it had good parts, it had bad parts. It had Chauncey 1 cycle, but I missed early release and part of the tech skip, but like, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, you didn't really have any like bad RNG moments except for just like the ones from Ballroom and...
yeah, the first few boos, but after that, it was a lot of first try boos, so...
yeah, I was thinking like Area 2 wasn't very good, but Area 3 and like everywhere else had really good RNG.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
It was kind of like, you had a chance to get that tech skip in was it Breaker Brew, but he switched in the table, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he switched into the cloth. Yeah. It was that was definitely one of the unluckiest boos. And Weston Boo too switched in a top shelf.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Well, I was actually kind of glad that like Nana's Boo didn't give you too much trouble because it could have been in a worse situation than where it was.
Oh, Nanaboo, yeah, that Boo. I mean, that was good. I thought I handled that room well.
Yeah. Because, like, I was afraid it was just going to switch after you were about to grab it or something.
So I haven't really been watching the race. How's the lens run been?
I mean, honestly, not too bad. She did have to, I think she had to do a 4 cycle for Boolossus. I mean, she had like 6, she had to, like, let's see. After the first cycle, there were 6 boos remaining, and then the third cycle was 5 boos. So yeah, I think she had a tough time trying to clear those up.
Her PB's a 108, right?
Yeah. She got relatively close to, you know, her PB the first race she did. Struggling to get this boo, but unfortunately it's just like one of those boos that has like less resistance to the vacuum and will just cackle a lot. But at least she didn't have to chase him into the... Actually, she cleared Pipe Room boo, so, or Pipe Room, so it wouldn't have mattered. Having to catch him in Pipe Room if she had to. She will need to, you know, find some place to refill her hearts. She is a bit low at the moment.
I feel like she'll be fine as long as she grabs some of the gets some of the triples hearts.
Yeah. Just as long as she doesn't, you know, try to fight King Boo at like 30 health. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty cool, like, seeing the... Oh, dude, that ballroom double almost happened.
Yeah, dude, I had to go
boot.
for it just because it's kind of like the thing I do.
Yeah.
It should have, you know, I took it a bit risky because I tried to follow the 2 boos out of the room instead of just
Yeah.
R pumping, and I feel like if I just R pumped, I would have had it. But luckily, I didn't lose much time from it because the boo was nice. He went back in the ballroom.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of funny. Not. It's kind of just a little different seeing Luigi is like worn out during this cutscene. All right, that's a good triple there. So she'll probably, yeah, wants to try to get them to move closer a bit. And this one could either go all over the place. Oh, that might work. Yeah, that works. Yeah, they can get very easily stuck there by those other portraits. And gets the grabbers. And gets the Shy Guys. Nice. So you were just at HD's place today?
Oh yeah, well I'm actually still here on the setup.
All right.
I saw some people in chat and like, oh, HD's playing.
Yeah.
Which I kind of had to go to Boo Double to prove that wrong because HD would never go for Boo Double. Couldn't have
right.
been. Right.
All right, we're just finishing up Van Gore right here. Van Gore has a really weird pull. That's why we try to get him in the corner. And those pearls are all over the place, so it might be a good idea to just clean those pearls up first. Actually, this should be okay. Just to do the initial damage here. So she can still get a 1 cycle from this. Or 2 cycle, sorry. He might end up going through the hallway with like 10 HP or something. Yeah. Well, the only thing is if she's aware of like the big heart piece in the basement, she can replenish her health there.
You think she goes for it, or you think she just says, "I got 39 HP, I can do this"?
I mean, she can definitely do this, but if you know, she doesn't want to risk dying at King Boo. She's on pace to get a PB, so yeah, it looks like she's going for the health rejuvenation. I don't know what I'm saying. Refill. So I think she'll get like a... Oh, this could actually tie. It'll get really close if she gets a tie with this. Or if she gets a 3 cycle.
Well, you know her PB?
It's a 108.09.
Oh, so she's got a 2 cycle to PB.
Yeah.
I see.
But even still, I mean, being within like your PB is a still pretty good run for individual times. My only hope is that, you know, we just keep Bowser in position during the whole fight. Oh yeah, that one. Okay. So I don't know how she'll do this, but if she wants to, she'll try to catch the ball on this pillar here. And then she'll shoot it as soon as he lowers his head. Yep. Oh, not a very good start, but that's okay. Just needs to do our pumps there. Yeah.
She's just got to try and fast 3 this.
Yeah. Oh, but he's flying. Oh no, he's screen wrapping. No, what the heck? That's so annoying. Oh, the lag.
I think I've only seen that happen as Zircon.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's where I've seen it too. Oh no, it's gonna happen again. Oh my god, it's happening again. Oh my god, what the heck? Well, at least he's not, you know...
Dude, how did that happen twice?
Yeah. That is unreal, dude.
Why'd it happen a 3rd time?
Dude, like... Forced, like, 4 cycles and... Because of that shenanigans. Well, at least she gets the the finishing cycle there. Oh man, that was kind of amusing, but also like just more King Boo shenanigans that you never thought would happen. Um, yeah. So, I mean, GG's, because like either way, because you know she was on pace to be relatively close to her time and potentially beat it.
Well, that's still a
But
fairly respectable tournament run.
it
Only a
is,
minute
yeah,
off TV.
yeah. And then you getting like a 55 in tournament, so
Yeah, I feel like we both had pretty good runs in respective to our skill levels.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So I don't know if Len needs to, if Len wants an invite to for an interview here, I will try and send her one. But overall, I mean, both of you guys played really well. And as for what will be happening for moving on in the brackets, you'll be playing against Chill Wizard in round 3, and Lynn, that's 20 loser. Okay, so yeah, she'll be in losers round 2. Once we determine who the winner of losers round 1 will be against like Elite Spud and Gloomy Vicious. So that's the current standings. And I know there was supposed to be a match later on today, but I don't know what happened to that. I think it accidentally got
Yeah, I think it
removed.
somehow got taken off the schedule. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So if it ever comes back again, but if not, it's I'm sure we can still get it
I mean,
in
it'll probably
the
just
schedule.
get rescheduled.
Yeah, get it rescheduled.
Yeah.
But that's all the races that we have for today. Come until Monday, we should have a couple of matches with like Splazer and Lethal Boar, and another one for HT Delta and Mac. And then the rest are on the schedule for Tuesday is for Red versus Anthony and Pablo versus Bro Mario. So we're still trying to, get through. I think actually, yeah, we did. Okay, so we finished up round 1 this week,
Oh, that's it for
and
round 1, huh?
yeah, we've finished up round 1
Oh yeah, we
today.
just got what is it? Maybe 3 more winners for round 2 matches.
I'm looking at like 5 or 6, or 5. Yeah.
4. Oh, you're right. There are 5.
Okay, so yeah, we're actually making pretty good progress with that. So, well,
thank you for commentating, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was
great
a pleasure.
I was listening in at bits. Yeah, your Van Gogh impression definitely spot on, for sure.
Oh good. Oh, thank you. I kind of forgot what I had for him because it did sound a little German, I guess, but I was trying to go for like a French accent.
No, it was good. It was good.
But yeah, if there's anything else you want to say, we'll just close it here.
Yeah, I don't think so. You want to add anything? See. He has nothing else to add.
Well, good job, and then yeah, we'll see you all.
And thank you for commenting, by the way, again.
Yeah. We'll see you all for the next match on Monday at potentially 4 p.m. Eastern. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but we'll see. Yeah. So thank you guys. Huh?
It says HD versus Varia potentially tonight.
Oh, potentially tonight. I see.
Yeah, so we might need a commentator on that or 2.
Okay, I see.
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll keep an eye on that then. Yep. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all for the next tournament match.
Peace out.
Laters. Laters.